Greetings, Aries. This is Damien with HK Readings, Healing Culture Tarot, and I'm here to do a What You Don't Know reading for the month of July for you all. This will be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. Let's go ahead and get into it. So what I have, meditated, pulled some cards. This is what you've got crowning. Now, I do main crown, sub crown, usually. I mostly do freestyle readings, but it seems as though that is one of the constants, is a main crown and a sub crown. We've got the card of renewal and the card of miracle from the chakra wisdom. We've got highlight here, number 41, which who just got that? It was either Cancer or Aquarius, but it was just, and that was just today, but highlight has been a consistent one for many people's readings, which is excellent because it shows that there's like this universal clearing that's going on. And for the subcrown, we've got Eshu in reverse, the female Eshu in the village reverse. Basically, this is, and the song that's playing in my head is like, oh, don't make me sing it, but when she's like, I got a new attitude. I was gonna try to sing it all high pitched and shit though, but no, but you know what I'm talking about. You got a new attitude, you're rejuvenated, you feel like there's new life birth into you. I don't know what happened to you. I know it's definitely dealing with your personal gain, your personal achievements, your personal accomplishments. It's not one of those situations where you got some good dick and now you just feel if you you got some good vagina, you feel like you're just all in the spirits. It ain't got shit to do with anybody else. This is all you, okay? What you don't know is, I think there's an understanding that what you give, you get. And as you, master these lessons and move forward, there are blessings waiting for you. You know about karma. Like, these are all ideas that you have in your mind and you understand. But it's like you really don't know like what's waiting for you. When I see this miracle card paired with renewal, it's almost like you don't know so much, partially because you're not worried about it. You're doing everything you're doing for the right reason, and that's why you're getting the reward coming in, It's kind of like when you give food or money to, or like, like say a homeless man like asks you for $1. There are people out here, and I've seen them, that are so concerned with what that person's actually going to do with that money when they say they need food. So they try to place their judgment, this and that. See, you're not, like that type of shit, you're not even about that. You're not even worried about, the fixation of what's coming in, because you're in such harmony, is what I'm seeing. There's a vitality, okay, that is about your, your presence right now. And I think your heart chakra is really shining. That's what you've been, okay. So yeah, that's really interesting, Aries, because it really just popped into my head. Some of you may have been dealing with like, various forms of healings, but like, it just popped into my head like, wow, my mother who's an Aries, like, I know that she has been, going through a journey to really heal after my father passed. It's been really, really hard for her. It's hard for the both of us, but extremely hard for her. They'd been together for the majority of her life, since she was a teenager. And, what did I get her? Spirit quartz? I believe it's called spirit quartz. If you know what I'm talking about, leave a comment and correct me or give me a thumbs up if that's what it is. But I believe that it's spirit quartz. It's a beautiful, I can't even describe how gorgeous. Just go look it up, y'all. Because it helps the healing process, especially when it deals with like losing loved ones. And I know that that's what has been, of the most prevalent in her life that she's been, going through. And I see see how she's come around and changed, you know, a lot. Like, I see how she's happier. I see, you know, I mean, that's just a good affirmation for me. So I'm just sharing that with y'all to say that, you know, I can, you know, I even relate to, you know, what I'm pulling up in this reading here, and what it's having me into it. So that's like, that's really beautiful stuff. Like, some of y'all may have had long cycles, okay, of having to get here. And now you are. Now, when it comes to what you don't know, that miracle that's coming in is all about love, okay? There's love rooted in the renewal card, the miracle card, and I'm going to tell you how it is with SU reverse and female SU. So we've got 2 of the 3 incarnations of SU, because we also have Elegua or Elepa in this tarot of the Aries deck. These are the counterparts. The other one is more so oriented around work, okay? This is somebody who, for some of you, may have been a past person who, you know, was a deceitful little cheater, horn dog, scandalous, you know, liar, gaslighter. They could, you know, play it smooth on you, and they were probably playing it smooth with everybody else in the town. You know, the Rolling Stone, the traveling man, you know, that's one of the ways to read this energy. And because you stepped away and got yourself together in ways that things that once burdened you, you don't even care for anymore. Like, you'll give your enemies a smile and a nod, like, I'm good, you know? Like, it's allowed someone to really work on themselves, to really attempt to change their ways. And oh my God, I pulled a highlight, which is talking about, oh, why is this reading so similar? Okay. Y'all need to go back and watch the, like I said, either the Aquarius or the Cancer video, because this is trippy. Because you both pulled halite, and halite applied in the reading how it did. But what I'm pulling, like intuiting, after that from these cards in the subcrown, it's like the same thing. Oh, it's fucking weird. Because I'm just like, all of a sudden, all these people are getting it, you know, or whatever, or trying to get it, you know. It is a retrograde, though, so it's probably why people are feeling so bold and coming back. So, like I said, if that's a past person and that's your case, then that's what's going on. They're seeing you with this female SU card as the apple of their eye, baby. All the games, because it's in the upright too, so all of those games, all that bullshit is stopping, because they are seeing you as, like, essentially the empress, like this empress-like energy, okay? And with the village reverse, it's like they would be willing to take a chance to put everything down to get with you. Now, if this isn't a past person, interestingly enough, the person still comes from that type of being, that type of essence, you know, that background of not being the best partner if you want stability and commitment and reciprocity, things like that. You know, we've all been there. Most of us have been that person. But yeah, it's just like somebody meets you and, like, you're the one who changes the game for them. You know how many times, like, look back and you'll see friends and stuff, or just, you know, you'll just see people out there, and they go and they get with somebody, and that person will, like, kind of dog them, cheat, whatever, so on and so forth, and, you know, would leave them, go be with somebody else, do them the same, just kind of like, you know, I'm just imagining a guy doing this to women. Like it ain't nothing, right? And then, like, he meets this one individual, this one person, this one woman, one man, whatever, and It's just different. And everybody speculates to like, well, what? So like, what was it about this person? Especially all the exes. They're like, damn. So I got dog to shit, and all of a sudden, little Miss New or little Mister New comes up, and you just loyal and faithful, and blah 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 blah. Like, and that's just how it is sometimes. So those exes can't really understand it, but it's the kind of thing where you're attracting someone who does have a past. They have a string of hearts in their closet, likely. Whatever the fuck. But you're the game changer. That's what you don't know. That's what I see. Say you're the game changer. So what you gonna do about that one? And I think you know who this person is because you kind of suspect like their history already. You know, Aries. When it comes to Aries read through bullshit real quick. Cut through the shit. Cut the shit. Aries don't have time for this shit. So they see the shit. That way they can avoid the shit. You got to see the shit to avoid the shit. And and I don't think you're worried about it too much. I don't think you're worried about it too much because you're attracting to you what you're like. You're not fixating on one thing. You're gonna attract to you what is meant to be attracted to you by living in a high vibration and just living positively, and that's exactly what is attracting to you. Someone with great potential and someone who could 180 their entire fucking life to be with you. So it's good not to worry about it, especially be it a retrograde, because this is something that may not take fruition until after on July 31st, which is cool. But man, Aries, you are shining bright like a diamond, and someone wants to mine you.